Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from Beaner Baseball Field here in Hutchinson. It's Midget League Baseball time as the Yankees battle the Reds. Hi everybody, I'm Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for today's game. Now the South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, that being Gary Smith and their fine staff. I'm Nick Barczyk alongside Jerry Dupay. We'll be back with the first pitch and the starting lineups right after this. It is the Yankees and the Reds. Midget League Baseball coming up, the first pitch and the lineups after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's so bright? broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave a roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let him know where he's at in the lineup, Joe. All right, Chad, let's go, man.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay. We have Midget League Baseball, the Reds and the Yankees, and the first pitch rides outside for a ball. And we're underway. Chaz Lambie batting for the Yankees, who are taking the offensive first. They're on offense first here in the top half of the first, taking the field first to the Reds. So the Yankees, the visitors here. Chaz Lambie at the plate. Lambie takes a strike. Home plate umpire is Rich Plank and Dave Trader on the base paths for this one here tonight. Midget League action, the Yankees and the Reds, and this pitch is grounded up the third base line, and a fair ball. That one just going over the third base bag in fair territory, a fair ball, and a leadoff single for Chaz Lambie to begin the ball game. Runner at first, no outs. Pitch is a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 0-2 swing and a miss, strike three. And one away after the Lambie single. Strike three called, and now the batter is Tate Musco. The one out and a runner on. Here's Tate Musco, the left-hand hitter for the Yankees, number 9. That one's high. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. That one fouled off to the backstop, and now 2 strikes on Tate Musco. Devin Phillips Smith hitting before Musco, striking out, and now here's Musco, the runner on and one out in the top half of the first. The pitch is low for a ball. This one grounded to second. Second baseman has it, and will throw on to first, and it's dropped by the first baseman. And now heading to third is Lambie, so reaching with one out here is Musco as he puts bat on ball, gets an infield single. That one couldn't be held on to by the Reds' first baseman. So now first and third, one out for the Yankees here in the scoreless top half of the first. And the batter is Mikey Bittner. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Heading down to second is Musco, and here comes the throw. He slides in safely. Now second and third, one out for the cleanup hitting Mikey Bittner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Bittner quickly. 2 outs in the inning. Couple of strikeouts, couple of singles. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. That one's high and away. This one is lined and caught by the third baseman. Good play there to end the inning. A line out 5 to the third baseman. That ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 left through half an inning to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees nothing and the Reds coming to bat here. Midget League Baseball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
High energy costs eating away at your budget? Turn to the experts and call Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated at 724-438-5400 and ask for George or Mike. Let one of them tell you about Carrier's new Green Speed technology. Afraid of the cost of installing a geothermal system? Let Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated explain how Green Speed can help you achieve the same or similar results as geothermal without the same installation costs. Past history shows that the costs of heating and cooling your home are only going to continue to go up and up. Carrier's new Green Speed systems, when matched to your specific situation, will help you achieve substantial operational cost savings over conventional equipment. Green Speed can give you the same or very similar results as geothermal in many different scenarios. Achieve SEER ratings of up to 20 with HSPF ratings of up to 12.5 for your home with Green Speed. Turn to the experts by calling Fayette Furnace Company at 724-438-5400 and asking for either George or Mike about giving you an estimate for combating the continuing high costs associated with heating and cooling your home.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay. And we head to the bottom of the first, Midget League Baseball. The Yankees nothing and the Reds coming to bat. The leadoff hitter for the Reds is their pitcher, Carson Scott, number 2. And here are the Yankees taking the field. Scott, the leadoff batter in the pitch, is swung on and missed. 0-1 on the mound for the Yankees is Devin Phillips Smith. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the pitch to Scott. Swing and a miss, and quickly he's down on strikes with the first out of the bottom of the first, 1 away. Carson Scott out, 1 out. And the batter, Jaden Ringer. Here's the pitch. Outside. Devin Phillips Smith, the starting pitcher for the Yanks, and he faces Jaden Ringer with 1 out, scoreless in the bottom of the first. Yankees and Reds in Midget League play. It's now 2-0 to Jaden Ringer, followed by Nate Schwartzfeger, Cyrus Potkel, Matt Schwartzfeger, Grant Scala, Ryan Kiefover, Zealous Potkel, and Ty Plebin. Off speed stuff, check swing, and that's a strike. Now 2 strikes on the batter, Ringer. Here's the pitch, and that one hit in the air to shallow right field, drops in for a base hit. Gets past the right fielder, and rounding first, heading for second is Ringer. Here comes the throw. He slides in safely with a 1-out double to right field for Jaden Ringer. He's aboard with 1 down. He slides in safely. That brings up Nate Schwartzfeger, the first half of the Schwartzfeger duo. It's Nate and Matt here for the Reds. Philip Smith now works with a man at second and 1 out. Out of the stretch in the pitch. Really a partial windup. Here's into the stretch. We'll go back to the windup. It's a strike to Schwartzfeger. Pitch on the way, and it's fouled off to the backstop, out of play. Now 2 strikes on Schwartzfeger. This one chopped to short. Lambie knocks it down. The throw to first, and not in time. An infield single for Schwartzfeger, and heading to third is Ringer. So Chaz Lambie did all he could there. An infield single for Schwartzfeger. Down to third is Ringer. First and third, 1 out. And the batter, the cleanup hitting Cyrus Potko, number 10. He'll come up for the Reds. The big juncture of the game here. Low ball 1. Quick hard throw back to the mound. In the dirt. And that one bounces in front of the catcher, and quickly down to second is Schwartzfeger to put runners at second and third with 1 down for Potkel. Scoreless in the first. Devin Philip Smith to face Cyrus Potkel here again. The pitch is looped in there and lined. A shot in the left field for a base hit. Scoring is Jaden Ringer. Coming around to score is Nate Schwartzfeger. He scores standing up from second. And it's a 2-run double for Cyrus Potko with 1 out in the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Reds. Big hit for Cyrus Potko, lining that one, pulling it to left to score 2. To give the Reds a 2-0 early lead. 2-run double with 1 out for Potko. The batter, Matt Schwartzfeger. Swings and misses 0-1. Down to third, the throw gets away. And in the left field, and Potko's at third. Good start here for the Redlegs. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pitch. Outside for a ball. Outside. That one misses to Matt Schwartzfeger. Here's the pitch from Philip Smith. That one falls in for a strike, and that is strike 3 called. And Matt Schwartzfeger not agreeing there, but it catches the strike zone according to Rick Plank, and strikes out looking 2 away. Second and the runner at third with 2 outs. That's it, and the batter is Grant Scala. Philip Smith delivers outside for ball 1. That one fouled off. 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. 2-1 to Grant Scala with 2 outs, runner at third, bottom of the first, 2-0 Reds, and a 2-run double for Cyrus Potkel. This one is lined right to the second baseman, who makes a nice catch. Good catch by Mikey Bittner at second base. A line out to end the inning, but a run comes home, 2 of them on 3 hits, and a couple of strikeouts, a runner stranded. 2-run double for Cyrus Potkel through 1 to the second. Second inning coming up. Midget League Baseball, it's the Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. Right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
The South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer, would like to wish all the HARC baseball players good luck and have a fun baseball season this year.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupé. We head to the second inning of Midget League action. The Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. And here are the Yankees to bat here in the top half of the second against Carson Scott, the Reds' right-handed pitcher. He delivers the first pitch of the second. And it's a called strike 0-1 on the outside corner. Reds getting 2 runs on an RBI double for a 2-run RBI double for Cyrus Potkel. Pitch is swing and a miss. Chasing that one. This one is lined to third and under the glove of the third baseman in the left field for a base hit. And a big turnaround first and a leadoff single. And here's Drake Schaefer. Takes a strike.
All right, Drake, come on, man. Good contact, good contact.
One's outside. Pitch from Carson Scott to Drake Schaefer is a strike. And a swing and a miss, and Schaefer down on strikes, 1 away. Now Jason Cook coming up. So Barton at second with 1 out for Jason Cook. Takes a strike.
All right, Jason, come on, man. You're getting everything early.
Here's the pitch.
There you go.
That one fouled off. Here's the pitch. That went outside to Jason Cook. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on the way. And lining that one on the ground to first and making the play unassisted there is the Reds' first baseman. Steps on the bag for the second out of the top of the second. 2 away, and the runner Barton down to third.
Come on, Jacob. Keep them feet square. Come on. You ready now? You ready, Jacob?
That one's low to the backstop. Kicking the pitch by Carson Scott. That one's low.
Jacob, don't jump out. Come on, man.
Here's the 2-1 on the way. Swinging a miss 2-2. That went up in the zone.
You're going to swing, follow it in the back.
So big pitch here out of the wind-up, the kick and the come home by Scott. That's strike 3 call to the knees, and that's the inning. So no runs on a hit, a man left, and 2 strikeouts. We've played 1.5 to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. Coming back with the bottom of the second right after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
Welcome back, South Union Township Sports Network. Presentation of Midget League Baseball from Beaner Field in Hutchinson. HARC action, Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay to the bottom of the second. The Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing in Midget League play. Devin Phillips-Smith on the mound for the Yankees will face the Reds lineup. 7, 8, 9. Ryan Kiefover, Zealous Potkel, and Ty Plebin. Reds have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. And Kiefover steps in against the right-hander Devin Phillips-Smith. And the first pitch, swinging a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Takes his time, now delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Getting some swing and miss pitches early. Here's the 0-2. That one's outside. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Philip Smith. And 1 out for Zealous Potkel. Pitch to Potkel. In the dirt for ball 1. And it's a strike, 1-1. Good pitch to Potkel, the number 8 hitter. Ty Plebin on deck for the Red Legs, who have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Pitch to Potkel. Chasing that one for strike 2. Very anxious to get a hit here. Here's the pitch. Off speed stuff there. Inside for a ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs in the inning. Potkel down on strikes. And the batter, Ty Plebin, number 9. With 2 outs and nobody on, 2 strikeouts for Philip Smith. Outside. This one is chopped foul and it rolls lightly up the first base line, grabbed by first baseman Tate Musco. Count, a ball and a strike to Plebin. Waits on that one and grounds it back to the pitcher, fielded cleanly by Devin Philip Smith over to first, and Musco for the final out, 1-3 on the putout. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, and on left we've played 2 to the third inning, Midget League Baseball. It's the Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back after this with the third inning right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back. South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay to the third inning. The Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. And now Drew Nicolino batting, a call-up player for the Yankees, wearing his Rangers jersey, but he's a member of the Yankees for this game. Here's the pitch from Carson Scott. It's outside. Drew Nicolino. In the top of the order for the Yankees, Chaz Lambie, then Devin Philip Smith. Tate Musco, if anyone reaches, that's high for a ball. Third inning, 2-0 Reds here in this Midget League game. The Reds getting 2 runs in the first inning, a 2-run double for Cyrus Potkel. That's a strike. 3-1 to Nicolino. 3-1 to the knees for a strike. The count is full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now quickly working is Reds pitcher Scott. That's outside for a leadoff walk to Nicolino. He's aboard to begin the top half of the third. And the batter now, Chaz Lambie, the shortstop, who singled his first time up 1 for 1. We've done a lot of Yankee games, and Lambie is quite the hitter. Puts bat on the ball a lot, more often than not. Takes that one for strike 1. So Nicolino at first here, and nobody out in the third. The 0-1 coming to Lambie. Lambie takes ball 1 to even the count at 1-1. Big cut and a miss there by Lambie, 1-2. Looks to be on the ball, but just off on that swing. And here's the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here comes the throw, and getting into second is Nicolino ahead of the throw, so Lambie's down on strikes, 1 out. But after that, Nicolino heads down to second ahead of the throw. 1 out for Devin Phillips-Smith, the pitcher. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. Inside, just jumps out of the way for ball 1. One's outside. Outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Actually, the last pitch was ball 3. That's ball 4. Now we're all caught up. A 4-pitch walk quickly and lost track of the pitches there. The ball 4, and now a base on balls to Devin Phillips-Smith. First and second, 1 out. And the batter is Tate Musco, who singled his first time, the first baseman, left-hand batter. So 2 walks in the inning. First and second, 1 away for Musco, and he grounds this one to second. Second baseman gets past him and heading past third and heading for home. A big hustle play there by Drew Nicolino as he hustles into home, and he gets the Yankees their first run to make it 2-1. Stopping at second is Devin Phillips-Smith and an RBI single for Tate Musco. He's 2 for 2. It's now 2-1 Reds. Nicolino scoring from second. He was hustling in there. 2-1 now, 1 out for Mikey Bittner. Bittner, the Yankees, one of their better hitters, and he gets that one up the middle, a base hit. Coming around to score is Devin Phillips-Smith. The throw to the plate. He slides in, and he is safe to tie the game at 2. Now Musco heads to third, and stopping at second is Bittner. Now the game tied at 2, an RBI single for Mikey Bittner. And the game's tied at 2. And it's second and third, 1 out here in the third. A couple of big hits here for the Yankees. RBI singles for Musco and Bittner. Ties the ball game up at 2. Here's the pitch. Outside. It's outside. 2-0. Is well inside 3-0. 3-0 to Eric Reed, who lined out his first time. Pitch to Reed, swing and a miss, 3-1. That would have been ball 4, and he knows it, but he was very anxious to try to get a hit there. 3-1 to Eric Reed. Comes back to Scott to now fool the count and loaded up at 3-2. 3-2 to Reed. And just a bit high for ball 4, and that will load the bases here with 1 out. Bases loaded and 1 away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Takes a strike there as he watches it in. That one's low. And a swing and a miss, and Billy Large is down on strikes for the second out of the inning, so Billy Large retired. Now the batter, Drake Schaefer, with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
All right, Drake, bat on the ball, man.
And it's a strike. And it's a strike. Swing and a miss, and quickly down on strikes is Drake Schaefer. So Drake Schaefer retired, and that's the inning, but 2 runs come home on a couple of hits, and 7 men come to the plate. We've played 2.5 innings to the bottom of the third. The Yankees get 2 to tie it. Bottom of the third coming up. The Yankees 2 and the Reds 2. Back after this. Midget League Baseball on the South Union Township Sports Network.
High energy costs eating away at your budget? Turn to the experts and call Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated at 724-438-5400 and ask for George or Mike. Let one of them tell you about Carrier's new Green Speed technology. Afraid of the cost of installing a geothermal system? Let Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated explain how Green Speed can help you achieve the same or similar results as geothermal without the same installation costs. Past history shows that the costs of heating and cooling your home are only going to continue to go up and up. Carrier's new Green Speed systems, when matched to your specific situation, will help you achieve substantial operational cost savings over conventional equipment. Green Speed can give you the same or very similar results as geothermal in many different scenarios. Achieve SEER ratings of up to 20 with HSPF ratings of up to 12.5 for your home with Green Speed. Turn to the experts by calling Fayette Furnace Company at 724-438-5400 and asking for either George or Mike about giving you an estimate for combating the continuing high costs associated with heating and cooling your home.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, Midget League Baseball to the bottom of the third. The Yankees and the Reds tied at 2. And here come the Yankees defensively, and Devin Phillips-Smith on the mound again. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Pitch from Phillips-Smith is high. In a 2-2 ball game here in the third. That one's high and in. Three 1. Strike call. Now the count's forward 3-2. Three-two outside, and that's a leadoff walk, ball 4. And the Reds are aboard. Now the batter at the top of the order, Carson Scott. Swing and a miss there. That's a ball. So Tyler Hogger down at first. And the pitch to Carson Scott is outside. Carson Scott 0 for 1, struck out his first time with a runner on and nobody out, and he waits on this one and hits into the air to left field, and that one over the head of the left fielder and rolls towards the fence for a base hit. And Tyler Hogger will run into third, and he is going to make the turnaround third and stop, and stopping at second is Carson Scott with a double to left field. He smacked that one. Now it's second and third and nobody out for the Reds with the game tied at 2 in the third. Second and third for Jaden Ringer, who doubled and scored his first time. Came around on the 2-run double for Potko back in the first. So that's 3 doubles already today for the Reds. Scott, Ringer, and Potko. Cyrus Potko with the extra base hits. Ringer takes the ball 1-0. Pitch to Ringer out of the windup. This one grounded to second. Good play by the second baseman. Throws over to first for the out. And the throw down to third is not going to be in time, and it kicks away. And heading from third to home will be Carson Scott. And he scores. Now the Reds take a 3-2 lead. 4-2. 4-2. 2 runs come home. My apologies there. 4-2. The 1 run had already scored in Tyler Auger. And now Carson Scott will score to make it 4-2, so 2 runs come home there. This one hit in the air to right center field. It will drop for a base hit for Nate Schwartzfeger with 1 away. He's aboard with a single. So Tyler Auger and Carson Scott score on the ground out by Ringer. 1 away, now a single for Schwartzfeger. It is a 4-2 Reds lead here in the third. Cyrus Potkel is a 2-run double. Foul tips into the mid 0-1. That one's outside. Ball outside. Schwartzfeger down a second ahead of the throw. And he's in the second.
See you, Jimmy.
That one's high. Pitch is smacked up the middle, a base hit for Cyrus Potkel. And heading home is Nate Schwartzfeger. He'll round third and head for home, and he will score. And getting into second with a double, an RBI, 1-out double is Cyrus Potkel. He's driven in 3. Nate Schwartzfeger scores. It's 5-2 Reds. So a nice piece of hitting there by Potkel right up the middle. Give him 2 bases and an RBI. 5-2, 3 runs in the third inning for the Reds so far with 1 out. For Matt Schwartzfeger, he takes a ball. 0 for 1 in this ball game. This one popped up on the infield. The pitcher has a play on it, and he makes the play and trips over his third baseman there, but a good play by the pitcher to make the catch. Devin Phillip Smith on the pop out. Phillip Smith with the grab to retire Schwartzfeger, 2 outs. Runner still at second. The batter is Grant Scala, who's 0 for 1 with a pop out. Line out, actually. Number 11. 2 down for Scala. Pitch grounded back to the mound, and a good play to his right. Devin Phillips-Smith on to Musco at first for the out. 1-3 goes the putout. 3 outs, 3 runs come home on 3 hits. A runner is stranded, and 3 runs do come home to give the Reds a lead. We've played 3 to the 4th here. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 2. Back with the 4th inning after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
The South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer, would like to wish all the HARC baseball players good luck and have a fun baseball season this year.
Welcome back, South Union Township Sports Network, to the 4th inning, Midget League Baseball. The Reds 5 and the Yankees 2. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay. It is the 4th inning. Scoreboard here says the 5th. But trust me, 4th inning. Jason Cook will be the batter. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Reds out there defensively here in the 4th of the 3-run, 5-2 lead. And that pitch is inside for ball 1. And this one line to second, to the second baseman, and off his glove for a base hit. And Jason Cook is aboard with a hit. Nice contact there as he lines it past the second baseman in the right field for a base hit to lead off the 4th for Jason Cook. Now he's aboard. And we do have a new arm here for the Reds. That is a swing and a miss. And the new pitcher is number 8. We'll try to get a name here for you. Was not given to me before the contest. That one inside for a ball. Here's the pitch. That's a strike called. Looking here on some old lineups that I was given, was not given the number breakdown before the ball game. Cannot locate a number 8, but we'll definitely get that for you. That one's inside corner for a strike called. And Jaden Ringer on the mound. Looking back at some of the old lineup cards I have, actually, for whatever reason, Jaden Ringer was not in some of the previous games the Reds played, but number 8 is Jaden Ringer, the new pitcher. Apologize for that. Drew Nicolino is the batter, with a runner at second and 1 out. Here's Drew Nicolino, Jaden Ringer on the mound, replacing Carson Scott, who was the starting pitcher. That one's low for a ball. Here's the pitch from Ringer to Nicolino, and swing and a miss. That pitch high. Now Nicolino has 2 strikes against him. With the Reds up 5-2 here in the 4th. Runner at second and 1 out. And the pitch, that one too high, and he leaves it up there. Nicolino, then the top of the lineup for the Yankees, Chaz Lambie, and if anyone reaches Devin Phillips-Smith. 2-strike pitch. That one high and in. Count now forward 3-2. That one inside, off the mid of the catcher, and that's ball 4 to Nicolino. His second walk, and heading down to third is Jason Cook. So first and third, one out for the Yankees. Down 5-2 in the fourth. On the top of the batting lineup is Chaz Lambie, who singled in this ball game. He's 1 for 2. Big spot here, the tying run of the plate, and a swing and a miss, 0-1. As nightfall descends here on Beaner Field in Hutchinson. Lights are on for the rest of this one. They came on before the game.
All right, Chaz, let's go, man. Hey, put the bat on the ball.
A beautiful evening for baseball here at Hutchinson, that's for sure. Kicking the pitch. This one grounded to second and stopped by the second baseman, who throws to second, but he'll throw it away, and both runners will be safe, including the runner at home, Jason Cook. He will score to make it 5-3. And it was knocked down by the second baseman, but not much he could do after that. As Cook scores, Nicolino gets to second, and Lambie's aboard with an RBI single to make it 5-3 Reds here in the fourth. First and second, one down for Devin Phillips-Smith, who began the game on the mound for the Yankees. He's walked and scored. Ringer's pitch is low, ball 1. So a 2-run ball game. The Yankees cutting into the deficit. And the pitch is inside, but a called strike according to home plate umpire Rich Plank. Dave Trader on the bases. Low for a ball. Nicolino hustling down to third, and the throw is close. He slides in safely. Partial slide there as Nicolino gets in. He was a speedster down there to third. He's to third, Lambie to second. With one out for Phillips-Smith. Strike of the knees. Inside, and a strike 3 call, just catches the inside part of the plate on the black. Inside corner called, strike 3 and 2 away. Phillips-Smith goes down. The batter now Tate Musco, who has 2 singles today, the first baseman, and an RBI. A good day for him so far. He's 2 for 2. And he represents the go-ahead run for his team here in the fourth. Here's the pitch. High ball 1. That one's high for ball 2, 2-0. There's the 2-0 on the way, and he goes down to hit that one, and a great piece of hitting by Tate Musco into right center field for a base hit. 2 runs will come home. This game is tied at 5 as Chaz Lambie crosses the plate after Drew Nicolino, and a 2-run, 2-out double to right center for Tate Musco, and here in the fourth, we're tied at 5. And a good game here. 3 hits and 3 RBIs for Tate Musco. Lambie scores along with Nicolino. Runner at second, 2 outs for Mikey Bittner. Lambie, I should say Musco gets down to third. Lambie already scored. So now runner at third, 2 outs for Mikey Bittner. The go-ahead run at third. Bittner swings and misses. 0-2. All knotted up at 5 here in the fourth. The 0-2 to Mikey Bittner from Jaden Ringer is lined up the middle for a base hit, and that'll give the Yankees the lead as Mikey Bittner drives home Tate Musco with that 2-out RBI single up the middle. A big inning for the Yankees. It's now 6-5. That one right up the middle, past the pitcher Ringer, and a good piece of hitting there. And a 4-run fourth so far for the Yankees. They can score one more run this inning. That one's high, and heading down to second is Bittner. The batter, Eric Reed, he's 0 for 1 with a line out and a walk. Ringer's pitch to Reed is outside. And now, after some hesitation, getting down to third ahead of the throw with the slide is Bittner. Now he's at third with 2 outs. He stopped for a second, then decided to head down to third. Order from the first base coach there, and that's taken for a ball low by Reed. Billy Large on deck if needed. And a big 4-run fourth so far for the Yankees. They lead this one 6-5, and that one fouled off by Reed. Out of the windup, the kick and the come home from Ringer. Inside corner called, strike 3. That ends the inning, but not before the Yankees get 4 runs to take a lead in this ball game. We've played 3.5 to the bottom of the 4th. Midget League Baseball. Now the Yankees 6 and the Reds 5. Back after this with the bottom of the 4th on the South Union Township Sports Network.
High energy costs eating away at your budget? Turn to the experts and call Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated at 724-438-5400 and ask for George or Mike. Let one of them tell you about Carrier's new Green Speed technology. Afraid of the cost of installing a geothermal system? Let Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated explain how Green Speed can help you achieve the same or similar results as geothermal without the same installation costs. Past history shows that the costs of heating and cooling your home are only going to continue to go up and up. Carrier's new Green Speed systems, when matched to your specific situation, will help you achieve substantial operational cost savings over conventional equipment. Green Speed can give you the same or very similar results as geothermal in many different scenarios. Achieve SEER ratings of up to 20 with HSPF ratings of up to 12.5 for your home with Green Speed. Turn to the experts by calling Fayette Furnace Company at 724-438-5400 and asking for either George or Mike about giving you an estimate for combating the continuing high costs associated with heating and cooling your home.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay, Midget League Baseball. A good game. It was an early lead for the Reds, but now the Yankees come back with a 4-run fourth, and the Yankees lead the Reds 6-5 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. New pitcher for the Yankees, left-hander Tate Musco. He faces Ryan Kiefover, Zealous Potkel, and Ty Plebin. Tyler Auger, if anyone reaches. So 2 in the first and 3 in the third for the Reds, 2 in the third and 4 in the fourth for the Yankees, who lead 6-5 here in the bottom of the 4th. That one high for a ball. Tate Musco now on the mound, relieving Devin Phillips Smith for the Yankees. Musco, the lefty, winds and delivers. That one's low and outside for a ball. And the count forward 3-2. Kicking the come home on the 3-2. And that one out in front of the plate for ball 4. Leadoff walk to Ryan Kiefover. Now he's aboard with nobody out for Zealous Potkel, who's 0 for 1. Potkel comes up. His brother Cyrus with 2 doubles in this game and 3 RBIs. He's driven home 3 of his team's 5 runs. Now one in the dirt outside to the backstop for a ball. Down to second is Kiefover. Tying run at second. Go ahead run of the plate. We're going to have time called as Coach will go out there to talk to Tate Musco here. Maybe settle him down a little bit. As he comes in, he was in the game obviously from the start, but this is his first inning on the mound and maybe some jitters. His team has a 1-run lead here in the fourth, 6-5. The batter is Ellis Potkel. Wind up in the pitch from Musco, swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Down the third goes Kiefover. He slides in. Didn't need to, but he slides in late. And Kiefover's at third. Ryan Kiefover with no outs. Pitch to Potkel. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out. One away for Ty Plevin, who's 0 for 1. Come back into the pitcher. One away, runner at third on the pitch from Musco is a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there, as it looks like now Tate Musco has found his quote-unquote zone. That's a called strike, a little high, but apparently caught the letters there. That Reds logo on the chest of Plevin for a strike, and it's quickly Musco ahead on the count, 0-2. 0-2. Strike 3 called. Quickly 3 up, 3 down. Quick work of Potkel and Plevin. Strikeout looking 2 away. And the batter Tyler Yager, who walked and scored his first time on a 2-run ground out by Ringer that scored 2 runs. 2 outs. That's a strike. So after the walk, Musco has thrown nothing but strikes in this inning. 0-1. Outside 1-1. One's outside. 2-1. So a walk, a couple of strikeouts, and now it's 2-1 to the number 10 batter Tyler Yager. If needed, top of the order Carson Scott on deck for the Reds. Here's the 2-1. That's a fastball, but misses outside. Now 3-1. Musco looks to get out of this inning, giving up a goose egg on the run column. His team up 1. That's a strike to fool the count at 3-2. That's low for ball 4. And a 2-out walk. So 2 walks and 2 strikeouts in the inning. It's first and third, 2 down for Carson Scott, top of the order. The starting pitcher for the Reds. Doubled and scored and struck out today. 1 for 2. Scored on the RBI ground out by Ringer. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 to the backstop. Down to second. Here comes the throw. And a good stop by Lambie as Tyler Yager stops at second. Now second and third on a base hit. Would probably give the Reds the lead here. One fouled off. Two and 1. Two 1 from Tate Musco to Carson Scott. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 as he was chasing that one in the dirt. 2-2. That one's outside. And the count now forward, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. That one's high for ball 4. Now Musco's walk the bases loaded with 2 outs. First, second, and third. The batter is Jaden Ringer, the new Reds pitcher. Began the game on the infield. He's driven in 2 runs. He's doubled and scored. And here we go. Big pitch here. Big at bat here. 0-1. One is grounded towards short. Nice stop by Lambie, who makes the play. The fielder's choice unassisted, steps on the second base bag. A good play by Chaz Lambie going to his left to leave them loaded. No runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts. A fielder's choice ground out, 3 walks, and 3 men left on. Along with the 2 strikeouts, no runs, no hits, 3 left. And we've played 4 to the 5th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Reds 5. 5th inning coming up after this right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupé, Midget League Baseball. We head to the 5th inning. The Yankees 6 and the Reds 5. A good game. The Yankees were down but came back with 4 runs in the 4th to give themselves a 1-run lead. Big RBI hits for Tate Musco, a 2-run double and an RBI single for Mikey Bittner. Now the Yankees will send to the plate Billy Large against Jaden Ringer. Yankees up a run here in the 5th. And this one is in the air to right field. It drops in for a base hit. And rounding first, heading for second, but thinking better of it. She was getting waved around, but a big turn. And a first pitch leadoff single to right for Billy Large. He's aboard to begin the 5th. The Yankees look to add on. Here's Drake Schaefer 0 for 2. That's the 10th hit by my count for the Yankees in this game. 0-1. Down to second, they have a chance, and the tag safe. Just missed the tag. I thought for a second they'd get the out call, but Dave Trader said the tag was missed by the shortstop, so a stolen base for Large. He's at second with nobody out. Here's the pitch, 0-2 to Schaefer. Schaefer getting words of encouragement there, just keep swinging, and eventually bat will hit the ball there, and he's in the hole 0-2. That one inside. And I guess that one didn't hit him. Just missed him, 1-2. In the 3rd is Large. It's 1-2 with a run at third base, nobody out. In the dirt, 2-2. Jason Cook to follow. And one fouled off, got a piece of it, pops it up out of play, and Schaefer stays alive. 2 strikes on him. Two-strike pitch in the dirt, and a great stab there by the catcher. His ringer works to Schaefer. And he grounds it back to the mound. And a 1-3 put-out play at the plate. Throw is not in time, and it gets away from the catcher. And scoring is large, and I guess you could credit Drake Schaefer with an RBI ground out there on the 1-3 put-out. 1 away and an RBI. Large scores on the ground out by Schaefer. And here in the 5th, it's 7-5 Yankees. So 1 away for Jason Cook. Cook singled and scored his last time up. 1 for 2 in the game. Just getting those shoelaces tied up. Very important before you head into the batter's box. Needs some help there because he has the batting gloves on, and I'm sure that would make it even harder to get those shoelaces all knotted up. Now he's ready. 1 out, and the base is clear. 7-5 Yankees in the 5th. Fouled off, 0-1. Good to see Drake Schaefer and Jason Cook making some contact here in this game. The bottom portion of the Yankees lineup contributing, and this one is lined hardly, sharply to second. Good play there made. Over to first for the out, and Cook is retired 4-3, 2 away. Jason Cook with a hard hit to second, but he's retired. Well, 2 outs. Ringer takes his time in the first pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a miss, 0-1. No one's outside. Pitch from Ringer upcoming after the swing and the miss, and here it is. Strike 3 called, and that is the inning, but a run comes home on a hit, an RBI ground out. Nobody left to strike out, 1 run, 1 hit, none left. We've played 5, 4.5 actually. We head to the bottom of the 5th in the Midget League contest. It's the Yankees 7, the Reds 5. Back after this with the bottom of the 5th here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. The Yankees 7, the Reds 5. We've played 4.5 pretty entertaining innings. The Yankees getting 4 in the fourth to take this lead. And they just got one in the top half of the fifth. Now the bottom of the fifth, Tate Musco on the mound again. The batter Nate Schwartzfeger, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 2 runs. As we play on here under the lights. Musco's pitch to Schwartzfeger is swung on and missed. Hardy cut. Nate versus Tate. In this at bat, or Tate versus Nate. Nubbed off out of the right side. 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Not a break to that one, and it gets past the catcher to the backstop. Pitch on the way and grounded very slowly to the shortstop Lambie, over to first. And a safe call. Slow roller to shortstop, and not much Lambie could do as he fired it into first, but just not in time. An infield single for Nate Schwartzfeger to begin the bottom of the fifth. He's aboard for Cyrus Potkel, and what a day for Potkel. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs, including driving home 2 in the first. The tying run at the plate now for the Reds. Outside corner, a called strike. Down to second, and sliding in safely is Schwartzfeger. He's in a scoring position with nobody out. Outside. Just got a piece of that one, a foul ball, so Schwartzfeger has to hold it second. Strike called. Heading down to third. Mass goes off, throw down, not in time. It bounces and hits the runner. And Schwartzfeger's into third safely with nobody out. She takes advantage of the pitch in the dirt. So Potkel retired. Strike 3, 1 away. And the batter is Matt Schwartzfeger, 0 for 2 with a pop out his last time. with his brother Nate at third and one out. And it grounds this one between the first baseman and the second baseman in the right field for a base hit. Coming home to score is Nate Schwartzfeger. The throw in, high and away from Lambie, and sliding in with an RBI double is Matt Schwartzfeger to cut the deficit to 1. 7-6 Yankees here in the fifth inning. A good hit there by Matt Schwartzfeger. Give him a single, and he gets to second on the throw. One out. So Matt scores Nate, 7-6. Here's Grant Scala, who's 0 for 2. Outside. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third. It's close and safe. Just in front of the tag is Matt Schwartzfeger, who gets to third now in the tying run 90 feet away. And grounded foul. That one in the dirt and just narrowly avoids missing Scala. Just a ball, and we play on here. Musco's pitch outside, and that's ball 4. So Scala walks. It's first and third, one out for Ryan Kiefover, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk tonight. Number 3 strides to the plate. Here in the fifth, 7-6 Yankees. The Reds have the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at first. And now it's going to head down to second in the form of Grant Scala. As that throw gets away. And a timeout here is home plate umpire Rich Plank helping the catcher there adjust his mask. Little stop in the action here of a very entertaining game here. A 7-6 lead for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the fifth. And might be a tear or a hole in that mask or something, but for whatever reason, it's getting work done. We'll take a timeout and be back with the rest of this inning after this, of this one-run ball game. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back. As we continue now, everything good to go with the catcher's mask, and this one grounded to short. Lambie makes the play, throws to first, going to be close, and the out is recorded. 6-3 on the put out, 2 outs, but an RBI for Ryan Kiefover on the ground out, and we're tied at 7. Run scores. Schwartzfeger comes around to score. Both Matt and Nate have scored. And we have 2 runs here in the fifth that have come home for the Reds, and we're tied at 7. Now a swing and a miss, 0-1 to Zealous Potkel. Runner at third and Grant Scala. That's the go-ahead run in this tie ball game. The pitch to Potkel, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, but a run comes home in the inning on 2 hits, An RBI ground out for Kiefover. Scores Schwartzfigger. Matt scored on the RBI ground out. A couple of runs come home on a couple of hits. A man stranded. We're tied now as we head to the 6th inning through 5 Midget League Baseball. The Reds and the Yankees tied at 7. Back after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk, Jerry Dupay to the 6th inning of Midget League play. The Yankees and the Reds tied at 7 as the Reds get 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th to tie it up. Now they take the field, and the first batter is Drew Nicolino, and he takes a ball from Jaden Ringer. To the top of the order, Chaz Lambie and Devin Phillips Smith to follow. If anyone reaches, it'll be Tate Musco, the batter. His night has fallen in, and the bugs have settled in as well here on this warm night. Here's the pitch. Big cut and a miss from Nicolino, and now Ringer on top of the rubber again, and he'll kick and come home to Nicolino. The pitch in the dirt. No one finds the strike zone to load the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a tie ball game here in the 6th. The 3-2 to Nicolino, the count full. That one in the dirt and a leadoff walk, the third walk of the game for Drew Nicolino. He's walked 3 times, and he's a speedster, too. He gets down to third base, or down to first base, I should say, after his third walk. Here's Chaz Lambie, who's reached base twice with 2 singles and a run, 2 for 3. And he grounds this one to deep in the hole at short and past the shortstop in the left field. And now first and second, nobody out. Chaz Lambie's aboard with that base knock, and Nicolino stops at second. First and second, nobody out for Devin Phillips-Smith, who began the game on the mound. He's walked and scored. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, and time was called. Time was called before the pitch. Drew Nicolino trying to get a lead. But as soon as the ball is thrown and is about to be delivered, you have to be on the bag here in the Midget League. Here's the pitch. Inside, but a called strike. Nicolino thought about it. And now he will be safe. Now the throw beat him, that's for sure, but Nicolino gets in ahead of the tag. A late tag applied by the third baseman. Nicolino stopped and started. He then finally decides to get down to third, and he's safe. And down to second is Lambie. So second and third, nobody out.
Hey, Devin, if it's close, you got to take a cut at it. Come on.
So second and third, and nobody out for Devin Phillips-Smith now, and he swings and misses. It's strike 3, 1 away. And a big pitch there by Jaden Ringer. Now 1 down for Tate Musco. With the game tied at 7, Musco's had a huge day. 3 for 3 with 2 singles, a double, 3 RBIs and a run. Musco, a perfect 3 for 3 as he faces Jaden Ringer in this 6th inning. Last inning of regulation, but we may be playing a little bit more here, and we will be if this game's tied. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, but a good stop by the catcher there. And this one in the air to right field. And it's going to be dropped. And coming in to score is Drew Nicolino. Rounding third, heading for home is Chaz Lambie. 2 runs come home. Musco rounding second, heading for third. Throw's not going to get there nearly in time. No throw at all. And a 2-run triple for Tate Musco to make it 9-7 Yankees here in the 6th. The big go-ahead 2-run triple actually, for Tate Musco. A triple. To score Lambie and to score Nicolino. The 2-run, 1-out triple to right field for Musco. Scores Lambie and Nicolino with the runner at third and 1 down. Now 9-7. Yankees on top by 2 in the 6th. And fed off by Mikey Bittner, who's driven in 2 runs on 2 singles. He's 2 for 3. That's 5 RBIs for Musco on 4 hits. 2 singles, a double, and a triple. Heck, he's a home run shy of the cycle. Not going to get that today, probably, but who knows? That one in the air, past the shortstop into left center. That's an RBI single for Bittner. Coming around to score is Musco, and it's 10-7, a 3-run 6th with just 1 out. And Eric Reed looks to add on. He's walked in this game over 2. Ringer ready to go, and the pitch to Eric Reed is high. Down to second. Throw could be in time, and a little collision there on the slide between the shortstop and the base runner Bittner, and he slides into second safely with 1 away. Yankees now up 10-7. Looking to add on. That one low. And down to third goes Bittner. Here's the pitch. Cuts and misses there, does Reed. The one-out pitch. Fouled off to the backstop. Big cut for Reed. Now 2 strikes. 2-2. This one is grounded to where the second baseman would play, and it's fielded by the first baseman who flips to the covering second baseman for the play. A very unconventional 3-4 put out there. Very good play there by the Reds to get an out. 2 outs, but a run does come home. An RBI ground out for Reed. It scores Bittner from third. That's the 4th run of the inning, now 11-7. The first baseman fielded it, flipped to the second baseman, covering a 3-4 put out there. And this one is grounded to second, bobbled to throw to first. And the out recorded there. That's a 4-3 put out to end the inning, but not before the Yankees get 4 runs to get the lead. Now at 11-7, 4 runs on 3 hits and none left. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees 11, the Reds 7. Back after this with the bottom half of the 6th inning on the South Union Township Sports Network.
High energy costs eating away at your budget? Turn to the experts and call Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated at 724-438-5400 and ask for George or Mike. Let one of them tell you about Carrier's new Green Speed technology. Afraid of the cost of installing a geothermal system? Let Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated explain how Green Speed can help you achieve the same or similar results as geothermal without the same installation costs. Past history shows that the costs of heating and cooling your home are only going to continue to go up and up. Carrier's new Green Speed systems, when matched to your specific situation, will help you achieve substantial operational cost savings over conventional equipment. Green Speed can give you the same or very similar results as geothermal in many different scenarios. Achieve SEER ratings of up to 20 with HSPF ratings of up to 12.5 for your home with Green Speed. Turn to the experts by calling Fayette Furnace Company at 724-438-5400 and asking for either George or Mike about giving you an estimate for combating the continuing high costs associated with heating and cooling your home.
Welcome back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Nick Barczyk and Jerry Dupay here for the bottom half of the 6th. The Yankees 11, the Reds 7. Last half of the 6th inning, and the Reds need 4 runs to tie it and 5 to walk off with it. After a 4-run 6th for the Yankees, they got 4 in the 4th and 4 in the 6th, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. The Reds with 2 in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd, and 2 in the 5th. That's how we got here, and this one grounded to second. Second baseman has it on to first for the safe call. And he said, Dave Trader said the foot was off the bag there. Clearly looked like an easy routine play, but they said the first baseman's foot there off the bag by just a hair. And that'll be an infield single for Ty Plebin, and that begins things here for the Reds in the bottom half of the 6th. They look to tie it up down 4, or win the ball game. So Plebin aboard with the infield hit, and the batter Tyler Yager, who's walked twice and scored. Pitch outside for a ball. That's a strike. Inside, called strike, and it gets away from the catcher and down to second. Standing up is Plebin. He's in second with nobody out. As the Reds look to get a rally going here, 2 strikes on the batter, Tyler Yager, and the top of the order, Carson Scott on deck. And the Reds looking for another rally. They've done it before, and that's strike 3 called. It's going to be tougher now, though. 1 away, 1 out for the Reds, and now Carson Scott, and a game I wasn't a part of, but Jerry telling me the Reds Reds scored 9 runs in the 6th inning to win a game. And some situation happening down the left field line. And now we're ready to go. Tate Musco gets Scott to swing and miss 0-1. So the Reds have done this rally before, and they only need 4 runs here, but they have 1 out. They have a runner at second. They do have the top of their lineup up here against Tate Musco, looking for the last 2 outs. That one's in the dirt, and heading down to third is Plebin. He slides in safely into third. So a hit here will cut it to 3. This one popped up and out of play, back behind us and bounces into the street. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes goes Scott. 2 outs. Now the Reds down to their last out of the ball game. And it's all up to Jaden Ringer, who's doubled and scored today, and he's their last hope. Outside. Outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This one is grounded to second and over to first. Will this be the ball game? It is. 4-3 on the putout. That's the ball game. The Yankees win. And a good game. The game was tied at 7 entering the 6th. The Yankees score 4 in the 6th to win, 11-7. And that's the ball game. Your final score, the Yankees 11, the Reds 7 in this Midget League contest. And that's it, and that's all. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV and their fine staff, Gary Smith in charge there. I'm Nick Barczyk. Thanks for joining us alongside Jerry Dupay. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network. Game tied at 7 as we headed to the 6th, and 4 runs home for the Yankees. And that's it, and that's all. The final score, the Yankees 11, the Reds 7. And this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation. So long, everybody.